Okay, we'll start the Euro special. And to start it off, I was at a coaching course the other week, as I mentioned previously, and I was lucky enough to listen to Marcel Desailly and Thierry Henry, and they had both said they're both World Cup winners and European winners, and they had both agreed and 100% agreed with each other that winning the Euros was tougher than winning the World Cup, purely for the fact that the teams in the Euro competition are harder than the teams in the World Cup. I know it sounds silly, but they were saying there was never, the games that had to win in the European, there was never an easy game. Whereas in the World Cup, you might come up against a lesser nation that might be a shoo-in. Whereas in the European tournament, every game mattered and every game was important. So they found it tougher. They seemed to think when they got to the 16, it was the last 16 was a massive game, and then into the quarters, then into the semis. Every game seemed like you were facing one of the best teams in the world because Europe has such good competition. So I can relate to what they're saying. So therefore, to pick a winner is quite tough. It's kind of like trying to get Pelly to not take the mickey out of the new guy. It's tough. It's not going to happen. But I'll give it a good shot anyways. But first up, before I go on to who I'm going to pick to win it, I'm going to talk about who I'm going to support. Now, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to support England. I know a few people might think, well, that's a bit rich because you live in this country and everything like that. But my patriotism to Australia doesn't really allow me to do it. So I couldn't if I wanted to. No. I wouldn't be let back in Australia. Yeah. But no, so basically I'm going to be supporting the Republic of Ireland. Do I think they can win it? No. But I will be supporting them anyways. And they've got one or two half-decent players. The reason being is because my best mate is Barry Roach, who's Irish, who's very patriotic, a lot like me with my Australia. And we have pretty much a pact that whoever, whatever team's playing, if Ireland are playing whoever, I'm Irish with him. If Australia's playing whoever, he's an Aussie. So I'm an adopted Irish through Roachy. So I'll be supporting Ireland, and I'll have a little eye on Wales as well, because obviously when I'm speaking about my coaching course, I've done my coaching licence in Wales, and I've got to know a few of the people behind the scenes, a few of the staff, and they're really lovely people, really genuine people, and it's great to see them doing so well at the minute, and to not be a part of it, but to see and know people that are a part of it. I've got a sort of affiliation with Wales now, so I'll definitely be watching out for their results. And I've got a sneaky feeling they actually will surprise a couple of people. I think they've got some half-decent players. Their team spirit is ridiculous. It's very good, and I know the power of that for us. So another little eye on Wales. So I'll be supporting Ireland definitely, and I'll be keeping an eye on the Welsh, and because of Pars as well.
Yeah, and supporting the Welsh, especially when they play England.
Especially when they play England. Yeah. No, I'd like to say I can't support England. I kind of actually, usually I love to see England fail. I spoke about this the other week purely because everyone builds them up. Oh, they're the best team in the world. They're going to win this. They're going to win that. And then when they don't, it's great to see them getting hammered. And I really enjoy that. The media go to town. But I don't know, this year it doesn't seem like they've been built up as much this tournament, and I think people are cautiously optimistic with them, but everyone's got their doubts, and I think so many years of failure and disappointment, I think it's got to a stage now where most people are kind of like, if they do well, they do it. If they don't, who cares really? So I kind of now I'm thinking, it would be nice to see them do all right, but don't get me wrong, I will not be supporting them. And if they get beat by the Welsh, I'll be very happy. So yes, Ireland and a close eye on Wales.